Alright. Hello. This is a quick, I'd say, three-step process, three main steps, to helping your PC on Windows 7, Windows 10 to prolong its life or fix it completely, where you're experiencing slowdowns, viruses, pop-ups, things of this nature that you don't like anymore. And the very first step is we're looking to get rid of any antivirus software that is a real-time scanner. And if you're not comfortable with deleting your antiviruses you already have existing on your computer, that's fine. But I'm still going to include it in the steps just to give you an idea of what you can do. There's two different ways that you can do this. It's either, if you know what you have for antivirus software, you can go to Control Panel on Windows 10 and Windows 7. There's a little search box down in the bottom left, and you just type in Control Panel, and then it should be your first result. And then in Control Panel, you would look for Programs and Features, and it might be a little bit different on Windows 7. This is Windows 10. And you're looking for whatever it is that name of it. Click on it, uninstall it, however you go about doing it. That kind of, you can right-click and uninstall, or whatever. So that's that. And then get back to, then we'll go to step 2 after that happens. Or, if you don't want to uninstall it, you should have it down here in your taskbar. And you can right-click usually and then say something like, stop your scanning, your real-time scanning in some sort of way, right on that. And that helps the speed of what you're about to do. So, next step, and this is just basically using a piece of software. It's Malwarebytes. So you can Google this. You can go Malwarebytes and then the first results. Or you can type in malwarebytes.com and go there. So we'll go there. And then there's many different ways that they'll have this set up, in the future, or any, like where they put all their ways to get the stuff. So what you're really looking for, and it hasn't changed much, is you're looking for the home use one, and you're looking for the download button, not the buy or anything like that. This is totally free software in this manner. You can get the paid version if you'd like them. I don't usually, because I've never paid for it. And once it's downloaded, you can install it. And whether you use an Internet Explorer or Mozilla or Chrome, there's many ways where it will pop up, and then you would just click on the file and then say yes to allowing the program to work, or be installed on the computer. Pushing OK. We're agreeing to the agreement, even though we really don't want to, and then say next, and it installs. And I'm just going to show you how to start it up. I'm not going to show you how the end results look. There's a lot of time. Okay, so for time-wise, while it's scanning, depending on how much information you have on your computer, we're talking about 2 hours usually. It can go longer, it can go less time, but around 2 hours is what I usually see. Maybe on a really slow computer, 4 hours. Alright, so this is the dashboard. This is what it pops up. You can either say, please start this up after installation, or you can click on your shortcut that you get, that's been created during installation. And then I always click scan, go to the scan and make a custom scan. Their software changes again on their GUI and where they are going to place the shortcut or the buttons to click through everything. So generally it's scan to get to the custom scan, and then custom scan, and then it wants you to configure how you want your custom scan. Normally this is how it is. Always leave everything and then scan the rootkits, and then whatever you got for hard drives, go ahead and click them and then say scan now. And then it goes through, like I said, this is the long process, and we'll do it just for a little teeny bit. I really want to pause it and then move on to the next step. But while it's doing that, there we go. While it's doing that, or while pause it, so I guess I don't really need to. So now we go to the next beautiful piece of software. This is after you run that last step. So step 3, we're going to Galleri Utilities, galerisoft.com, or you can search on Google Galleri Utilities, and voila, go to their website, say download now. Whatever they have, however you get to it, depends on how their website looks at the time. Downloads works. Just pick the one that's not the Pro, just the regular one, and that's it. And then I've downloaded it a few times, that's why you see that 3. Then you install it just like the other one. Click next, next, next. Making sure of something. Same thing. Always watch out for whatever it's asking you about. Make sure it's not trying to install an extra piece of software. Usually what leads you to this point, why you're in this tutorial to begin with. And then to run it, you can either do it from here or click this shortcut. Alright. Now, don't worry about anything on the overview page. Go to one-click maintenance, track erasers you want, and before you run it, make sure you close all Internet or Chrome or Mozilla or Safari or whatever browser you have. And then that's it. Scan for issues. This should go pretty quick for me because I ran it yesterday, but if this is your first time running it, it usually takes a very long amount of time. I'd say maybe a half hour at the most usually, maybe a little bit longer, depending on how many issues it finds. But so registry cleaner is pervasive. Don't worry about when it's done what it gets rid of there. Shortcut fixer, you might want to look. You can look at the details of what it finds to see if you want to delete these or not. And once it's actually deletes them, it puts them into your recycling bin, so it doesn't actually, make them go away forever. Spyware is completely pervasive. If you find something, let it do it. Tracks eraser is pervasive, let it do it. And this temporary files cleaner, though, sometimes I leave stuff in my recycling bin that I want for later. You can uncheck recycling bin, but everything else, completely pervasive. And that's it. And then click repair problems. And once this is done, and you've done all the other steps, the 1, 2, and 3s, you should have a faster computer. There should be no pop-ups. If there is, you have to do some more. You have to look into doing a format on your hard drive. Again, that pretty much solves about 80% of the time a computer that I've ever had to deal with. And this is over the span of about 9 years. And I found this probably about halfway through that, though, probably like 5 years in this method. I never had a problem doing it this way. Let me know what you think, and that's it. Have a good day.